Testing. Testing. Oh man, what a year. Happy New Year, everybody. It's been fun. We got Tyler, SDF. He's in the building. He's waiting for everybody. Season 2, Stellar Quest. Now don't tell me you ain't tried out yet. You better go log on. Just have a little fun, baby. Marius, I see you out there. Thanks for joining YouTube. Shout out to the Stellar Global family. Fabrizio, what's up, baby? Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Fabrizio, I see you. Nah, Marius, you can't miss out. Can't miss on that one. Elvis, what up, man? Stella, Australia. Stella, Australia in the building. Elvis, always good to see you, my friend. Yo, shout out to everybody. What's going on? This is your main guy, Sam Connor, and it is a great day. It is Happy New Year. I want to give a shout out to everybody. I can see you on Twitter. I can see you out there on YouTube. Really appreciate everybody stepping in. Today is a very exciting day. It's actually going to be a brand new challenge being released. And I thought, why not bring on Tyler with the SDF to discuss the Stellar Quest. Now, a lot of folks out there, they see the usage and the use potential of Stellar, but they don't understand, they're not coders like myself. I wasn't a developer starting off, but I wanted to learn. I saw the entrepreneurial opportunities to grow businesses and opportunities with the use of Stellar. And I think Stellar Quest is really, really a great idea and a concept. Season 1 concluded not too long ago, and it really allowed you to step-by-step go through challenges and learn all about Stellar directly with links. So without further delay, let's go ahead and bring on the one and only Tyler Vander Hoeven. What's up, baby? How you doing? Oh, I can't hear you. You there? Oh, we are having some technical difficulties. You there? Nope. Let's see if we can go back in here. As always, going live, got to make sure that everything is going up nice and smooth. But he is going to come back in. Hold on. Let's see if we make sure everything's going well. Let's see here. You there? Oh no. Unfortunately, we still cannot hear you. Hello? There you
Hmm.
go. There you
Okay,
go. There you go. hey, hey, don't worry, man. We'll edit that out. We'll edit that out the next time. On the replay, we'll cut that whole thing out. How you doing, man?
I am doing all right. How are you?
Good, good, good. So it is Stellar Quest season 2. Really excited, man. We got almost 100 people listening to us right now live. This is incredible, awesome day that we're having. So talk to us about season 1 and Stellar Quest for everyone that's listening that is not aware of what it is.
Sure. So, Stellar Quest was kind of an idea I came up with. It was actually before I joined SDF over a year ago. I joined in November of 2019. Had this idea to kind of gamify the education part of Stellar. It's difficult to onboard new developers into cryptocurrency. It's just very speculative, and a lot of the documents and articles and friends that you have, it's just going to be like, I'm not sure. This feels strange and unsafe. And so I came from an industry that wasn't really into cryptocurrency. So I have a lot of developer friends who'd never touched it. And so I wanted to kind of have a landing pad or a place that I could send them that was not in any way speculative or invest in this thing. It was just technology. Here's how to use our APIs. Here's our SDF. Use the code of the thing to understand what it does before you even need to care necessarily why or how it's going to change the world. Um, and so that was kind of the idea behind Stellar Quest. Obviously, it took me a year to finally get the time block to be able to work on it, but um, October, I guess it was September, October, built out the site, built out the challenges. The idea was, let's see if we can get 50 people to go through this series of challenges. You have 8 challenges that release over 4 weeks. So Mondays and Thursdays, Monday mornings and Thursday nights, new challenges will go live. We had over 1,000 people
A thousand
do
people.
series. We had over a
Wow.
thousand people do one. It was crazy. It was wild. We had a great time. Absolutely blew away all my expectations, and broke some things. It was wonderful. Stayed up till 4 a.m. one night trying to fix engineering. When you do 50, 1,000 people show up, things break. But
right,
it was
right,
fine.
right.
I had a Discord link to like a little Discord. I was like, well, if people have trouble or whatever, I'll just sit there and answer a couple of questions. And last I looked, we have almost 1,000 people in that Discord that used
Nice.
to just for support, and it's become this cool like family community um, atmosphere where we're all talking about Stellar Quest challenges and wrestling through things together. And we got a feedback channel for people who have. It's a ton of fun. So that's been great. Series 1 was awesome, and then a couple of weeks ago we launched Series 2, which has
Series
a
2.
whole of new and improved challenges and bonus Easter egg side quest. Hint, hint. Um, um, and it's been going great. We changed a big thing that we changed. The first series had login with SMS verification,
hmm
and towards the end, we actually had um, a number of countries and service providers that were spamming us trying to hack their way into the prize money. It's always fun to try and give away money in public. Um, so we changed the verification method to Discord login. So it's an OAuth Discord login, and then we actually have from the community that grew from Series 1, we have a number of what are called Luminauts. So Discord allows you to add roles to people. So people that have shown exceptional interest in Stellar Quest have posted in channels helping people out and just kind of really diving into the community there. We give them a Luminaut role, and then they actually get to help out. I built a Discord bot that as new accounts come in, they go into this channel, um, and we look at their profiles and decide whether or not we think they're actual bots or humans that are going to do the challenge. So we've switched over from this kind of automated system that is fragile to a much stronger human verification system.
Man, that's
But you can
awesome.
still,
That's awesome. So I mean, you got the team Luminauts. Oh man, they
yeah,
blowing it up, man. I got someone in Texas. Shout out, he's Illuminats representing. I got Marius, my dog, man. He been heavy. He's been heavy in the comments, man. He's team Luminats, and that's great because I know I need help. I'm not gonna lie. I needed help on challenge one. So I appreciate all the Luminauts that are out there, because like I said, when I first started off, I'm not a coder. I understand, and I talk to people about the business entrepreneurial aspects that Stellar provides, and but there's a lot of folks that understand business but don't understand the basics of how the protocol works. And so this is a really great step-by-step fun tutorial to get involved. Shout out to Pilvex. Yo, what's up? Yo, people. That's right. What's going on? So appreciate everyone that's joining in. So yeah, continue on that, man. So you got the Luminauts to help everybody out. I know they're out there. They help me out a lot.
Yeah, they're great. They're fantastic.
What else is going on with it? Continue on that path, my friend.
So I think we just finished Challenge 5 this past Monday, and number 6 is going live this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So time zones are incredibly important, but as developers, we need to understand them. So convert that to your own time zone. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Challenge 6 is going live. It's going to be wonderful. I am not going to give any hints as much as I want to.
Oh, come on, man. It's just us and about 100 people.
yeah, you gotta earn this one. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I really enjoy building the challenges, trying to think up new ways. I mean, we've only got so many operations to perform within Stellar. I mean, there's still a lot, right? It's not just payments. There's all kinds of things you can do, but trying to come up with new and clever ways to reorganize operations and figure out how I can check accounts to ensure that they actually completed the challenges, and then also building a very performant application so that you can have. I mean, it's interesting. If you look at our graphs for participation, it sits right around 20 or 30 people logging into the site every hour, and then it hits that challenge release date, and it just hits a massive spike. And so you have to have this ability to have a performant site that is ready for spikes of traffic like that. And it's not easy.
And listen, man, and they take this very seriously. All right, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. It is like, I mean, it's like I think I was talking to Zach one day, and I think a challenge dropped. He literally was like, "Hey, I gotta go," and he just started going through the challenges. Like, if you ever talk to anybody that's on Stellar Quest and you're talking to them and the challenge drops, the conversation is over. They are literally like going at it. People are on there, and
people setting alarms. Like I try and spread it out, 9 a.m. in the morning, 9 p.m. at night, but people still getting up at 3 a.m. in the morning, pouring themselves a gallon of coffee. Like, I gotta stay up.
Yeah,
gotta complete the challenge, and it's fun.
Yeah, shout out to J7 out there. I know he's heavy on it. Stellar Korea representing. Shout out to Emir, Dorian out there, Stellar Global. I know I see so many people that are using it and really having a good time. So, I just wanted to kind of go through some of these challenges and give people an idea of what to expect. So, this is challenge 1, and it's, basic, right? Create and fund the Stellar account. And it literally walks you through and helps you to go through exactly what it takes, how to include a hash using the string Stellar Quest Series 2 as the memo hash in the transaction fields, and really walks you through it. I think that it's great. It's equipped with links that will take you to exactly what you need to know, right? So takes you right here to the developers page, which is actually really great. Shout out to everyone behind that. Really detailed walkthrough of what to do. You can swing over to the laboratory and build your transaction. And what's really neat about this is that there are tons of third-party tools, right? I mean, for the average person, you can go to, let's say Lobster, open up a Lobster wallet, as an example. I mean, it's automated, right? It kind of takes you everything through it. And so you don't have to do any of these things, but it's an opportunity. With we're really embarking into a new world, and to have an opportunity to learn to learn about blockchain and how to code. I get a kick when I get the little green completion tab. I get
Yep.
so I'm curious. So how many people are behind the scenes putting all these challenges together?
So it's just me on the development side with the website and the design and stuff. But then Stellar Zach, he does all our badges. If you log out and go to the homepage, you'll see some fresh badges that Zach's made for us.
Hey,
And then we actually
hey,
have
hey! By the way, hey, time out 1 second, man. I need my
timeout
badges.
pause.
Yeah, I have not been verified, I believe.
We banned
So
you a long time ago.
yeah, yeah. Hey, I need my badge. I'm not playing with you, Tyler. Okay?
Okay, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. If you're on that actual page and that's live and not just a screenshot, which I don't know, you can log
Yeah, it's
out and
live.
actually see the badges. They're pretty sweet, and they're actually tokenized right on the blockchain. So all of the data for those badges are held as base 64 images on the blockchain itself. So
Wow.
that's awesome. These little, they're not strictly NFTs because everybody owns the same piece, but everybody only gets one stroop of one of those assets. So that means they can't
Okay.
split it. So that's kind of interesting. Lots of interesting technology. Someday I'll write all about it. If you go up to the top and then switch over to Series 1, you can see all the badges that we have for those. Super cool. A little bit. I think those are 32-bit, and then the Series 2 are actually 64-bit. So a little higher
Nice.
resolution.
The high resolution. You
High
guys got George,
resolution.
George Lucas on the call
HD.
for season
That's right.
for season two.
So that's a ton of fun. And then we actually had Caroline, one of our marketers here, writers, did the Easter egg for Series 2. So if you can find the Easter egg, there's some
Okay.
interesting bonus features
Nice.
for Series 2, which again, y'all need to find this stuff yourself. I'm not giving you. I mean, this isn't kindergarten. Like, figure it out. Y'all played video games before. Find the Easter eggs.
Yeah, this is really cool. This is really cool. And you see here, you no excuses for missing a challenge. You got
That's
Apple,
right.
Google, Outlook,
Calendars.
Office 365, Yahoo.
Yeah, don't miss it. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
And for a special price, Tyler would walk into your bedroom and wake you up personally.
A very, very special price.
Yeah, a very very special price. So that's really great, man. I think that it's awesome. I just wanted to really highlight it for the whole community of what you've been working on. I really am appreciative of your involvement with the SDF and spreading the knowledge and really helping all of us to learn about the Stellar Consensus Protocol. I feel a lot smarter after completing these things, and I know that a lot of folks out there get a lot of it too. So, thank you very much. Before we wrap up, is there anything else that we're missing on Stellar Quest? And beyond that, I wanted to just chat a little bit about anything else that you're working on, excited for 2021.
Sure. So the biggest thing with Stellar Quest is share it with your friends, particularly if you're developers or have developers that you know. We need to keep getting the word out, get more developers involved in Stellar Quest. So as you have social accounts or just buddies that you have that might be into it, the whole point of Stellar Quest is to give them that nice landing pad to learn blockchain technology. Which, let's be honest, everybody wants to. They don't know where to start, or it seems like, okay, this is going to be too much. This is a nice place. You've played with it. You know how it works. We've got a good community backing it to help people out. So there's a safe landing pad to send people. So don't hoard it all for yourself. Get the word out there.
Right.
Talk about Stellar Quest. Share the links. And let's try and get this much further and wider. It's having the exact effect that I wanted it to, where lots of developers are starting to get more involved and understand and building applications. And that education based out of technology rather than speculation is fantastic, and that's really what we want to be pushing forward. So
Yay! I like
keep
that.
spreading the
I
word.
like that.
And that's Stellar Quest. We've got a few more challenges, so this is the last one. It's honestly the time that it's being released. It's either going to be the last one of 2020 or the first one for 2021. But however that shakes out, good luck. good luck. Um, and I think there's two more after this, and that'll be
I
series two. So keep spreading the
I,
word.
I got one question. I mean, there's a question that popped up. Let me see. Just one question about finding that memo hash on challenge one. It's really tricky. Any hint to where it is explained on how it works?
Sure. So memos, there's when you're creating a transaction, stellar transactions, you can put a memo. You might have seen it when you're actually making payments between larger exchanges. You have to use a memo ID to make sure that your money gets to the right place. Um, there's actually a couple of different memos that you can use on Stellar. There's memo ID, memo name, memo hash. And this particular one is a memo hash. So a lot of times we think of just strings where you put in characters. But this one's actually a memo hash. So you take that string, Stellar Quest Series 2, you take that string and then you you SHA-256 hash it, and then you include that in the memo. So rather than including a string, you actually include a SHA-256 hash. And if you don't know what SHA-256 hash is, as I often say, Google is your best friend. So
There you go.
search the Googles. That's how we become developers. We eventually realize that Google is actually the only developer, and we're just good at searching things.
Hey, you know what? My guy Antonio. Shout out to Antonio. I see him out there on Stellar Global as well. He has a very good question here. What about season three? You're talking about the end of 2020. Is there already plans for a season three? Uh-oh. I don't like the way you breathe.
There,
You breathe too hard on that one.
breathe too hard on that one. I have
Yeah.
huge plans for Series 3.
All right.
Um,
Whew. We can breathe a sigh of
we will.
relief.
I will say it's going to be nothing like Series 1 and 2.
Mm. Exclusive.
So
Uh-oh.
yeah, it's going to be very, very different.
Okay. Well, you heard it first. If you thought season one and two were addictive, get ready for season three. Um, let's see. Let's see another question here. All right. So underground crypto, over on our Twitter side, which is great. By the way, I appreciate everybody on Twitter and on YouTube taking place on this. So over on Twitter, Tyler, how long can someone access Stellar Quest after Series 2 ends to try it out?
Sure. So Series 1 and Series 2, they're evergreen content. So you'll always be able to go through and do the challenges. The only thing that really disappears is the XLM prizes. We have limited pools of XLM prize money to hand out. But the badges will always be available. They actually switch from a
Okay.
color version to a monochrome version. So like Series 1 right now, you can win badges, but they're a bland monochrome. They actually look great, but they're not the color version. So there's some exclusivity to completing the challenges within the time frame
Okay.
that it's live. But the content will always be available. So if you ever need to send somebody to learn about Stellar or get their feet wet in the tech, Series 1 and 2 will always be available to run through, and you'll always be able to win badges. It's really that XLM that goes away.
Cool. Well, we got about 5 more minutes. One thing that I wanted to touch on is what is the mind of Tyler working on? We got 5 minutes. I want to touch on that. I know that earlier in the year, you had a tweet that I would say shut down the internet when you talked about touring contracts and touring smart contracts and Stellar. Any update on that? Any thoughts that you can share with the folks that are listening? I know that's a very excited topic for many people.
Yeah, I'd say it'll be a focus of mine, particularly early in 2021.
Nice.
Not just the development of it, but really start to formulate teams that are actually building production level applications on Turing
Uh
signing
oh.
servers.
Wow.
So starting to actually look at how can we use this for production level services and applications. Because up to this point has kind of been proof of concept, and there's been a lot of assumptions that have been made, and those need to be tested and then improved on. So it's building that team that's working on those out, finding enterprises that are interested in this kind of technology, and then testing the assumptions we've made and the products that we've built so far to see how they stand up and how they need to improve. So I won't say I'll be leading that team, but I'll definitely be heavily involved in moving that forward to ensure that it's in a good place to kind of take off from where I've put it over the past year.
That's great. And that's
Um,
exciting. I mean, have you guys already? Because I know the important thing is, up until now, I feel even though smart contracts are out there, it's been, in I guess lack of a better word, more experimental. And I think that having some sort of real world feedback is crucial into making sure that that these things are actually usable. So at what point, or has it already started where you're actually starting to get some feedback with some actual enterprises of what kind of real needs that they're looking for?
Yeah, exactly. We are seeing a lot of that. And it's interesting
Okay.
because it's starting to shift away from like, ooh, stellar smart contracts, or even just smart contracts in general. Like you have a lot of assumptions around what they are, what they should be based on what they can do, but not necessarily on what they should do. And I think we're finally starting to get to a point at an industry level of cryptography in general of what a smart contract should be, both
Mm-hmm.
technically and legally, what it actually needs to accomplish to be useful, not just to be cool and trendy and different, but actually to be useful. And so as we digest that information and those insights, starting to implement a service and an answer, a solution that actually addresses those issues rather than just building something that's like, ooh, smart contracts, we need that. Well, why do we need that? How does it actually solve something? What is it solving? What is it good at? That's kind of what we're addressing now. And if people are interested, and they definitely should be,
Mm-hmm.
tss.stellar.org is kind of your launch pad for
tss.stellar.org. All right, I'm going
it is
ahead
a
and messing that
beautiful,
out.
yeah, it is a gorgeous landing page. Um, and it's going to be kind of your landing page for all things Turing signing servers to kind of redirect you to our Keybase group. It's going to get you into different articles that we have, videos that I've done. Kind of if you want to get your feet wet and start diving into smart contracts on Stellar, that's going to be your good place to go.
Man, that is awesome, man. Look, I really appreciate basically all of the updates that you provided today. Really exciting and fun what you've shared today, man. Stellar Quest, everybody, is out there, season 2, ready to go. Tyler, thank you. It's been a great year. A lot of incredible things have happened in 2020. And like I said earlier, I believe it's just the foundation for what's to come in the future. So thank you so much for all that you've done. Happy New Year, my friend. I look forward
Happy
to
New
learning more
Year!
in the future.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, we hope to see you. We'll see about getting your account verified. I gotta double check
Yeah,
some things.
let's make that happen, man. All right, you take care. All right, take care,
All right, we'll
everybody.
see you,
Thanks for
Sam.
hanging out with us. Later.